going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Well, y'all don't see it, y'all don't hear it, but in the background, I will be in and out with the Steelers game. They're playing the Cincinnati Bengals today. So, I will be kind of out of focus, man, keeping up on my boys and making sure to see this score before I go to work. But shout out to my Pittsburgh Steelers. We are about to play the Cincinnati Bengals. I hope we beat them. What's something going on, Miss Ewing? If y'all didn't see this week, I think I dropped a pretty good video, man. Go check it out on my channel. I thought it was kind of dope. I ain't seen nobody do it the way I did it. I could be wrong, but go check that video out. We are going to be an hour because I do want to get off this. I do want to actually watch most of this Steelers and Cincinnati Bengals game as much as I can. So I'm not going over an hour today. So if you're not in here within an hour, then too bad for you. We're not going over an hour today. I need to watch my boys play this ball, play with this pigskin, and hopefully we beat. I don't care how we beat the Cincinnati Bengals, as long as we beat them today. What's up, Silverback? We're gonna jump into Big Drake 357. My brother from another mother. Let's see. We're gonna throw up some of his short of his. He a Bama boy. He loved them Alabama boys. Them the Roll Tides, whatever they call themselves. All right, let me share this. Then we're gonna get into we're gonna add 15-4 today against Cincy. We better beat Cincinnati. I'm telling y'all. I don't know how we lost against the dang on Browns. Oh, how we lost against the Browns. I just don't understand that one, y'all. But we did. So hey. All right, let's go and share here. No, not yet. Yeah, let's see. Share that one. All right, y'all. So my big homie, my big brother, we're gonna check him out. Big Dre, 357. If you're not subscribed to his page, there go his link. Shout out to Miss Ewing for dropping, my sister Ewing for dropping his link down in the comment section and chat. So go check them out. But we're gonna check out this short, and then we're gonna hop into my video because, like I said, I am gonna be in and out. I am paying attention to this game. We are top of our division. We need to continue to win as many games as we can the rest of this season. And so I am gonna be kind of in and out, y'all. Sorry about that. That's why I don't really do my lives during the NFL season, because y'all not gonna get all my attention. I'm sorry. I apologize, but let's jump into this short right quick.
It's smooth, Drake. Yeah.
Get him. There we go, D-line.
It's smooth, Drake.
Yeah. Go, D-line. All right, y'all. So that's Big Dre, known as us in this YouTube world. Big Drizzle. Go show him some love. And then we're gonna do another. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. But let's go to this. All right, y'all. We're gonna add. I'm gonna ask y'all this because I thought this was very interesting. We had a carjacking here recently here in Detroit. A guy and his family was chilling at the gas station, and not chilling, but he was at the gas station and he got carjacked. And we're gonna play. This is educational use only. YouTube. We're not aggravating. We're not We're not advocating for violence, but this is an educational video that we're going to use in this live. So let's get all that good stuff out the way so they won't be shadow banning me. All right, y'all, here we go. All right.
Who wants to warn others of the horrors he experienced behind the wheel.
So 3 men and a woman are in custody after Detroit police say they were involved in a few carjackings around.
No, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm going to start this over from the beginning, but here it goes. Tackle, man. Oh, my God. I hope we didn't get no horse collar. Okay, we didn't get a horse collar. Good. Who had me scared there for a minute? All right, y'all. All right, let's go.
Turning to a terrifying carjacking caught on camera, we're learning Detroit police have made 4 arrests in connection with multiple carjackings, including the one on your screen right now.
7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javed speaking to one of the victims who wants to warn others of the horrors he experienced behind the wheel.
So 3 men and a woman are in custody after Detroit police say they were involved in a few carjackings around Detroit. One of the most recent incidents happened right here at this Marathon gas station on Davison and Ewald Circle. Saturday, October 26th, 10:24 p.m. This silver Infiniti is getting ready to be on its way, but what's about
October 26th is my birthday. That's crazy. It happened on my birthday. Hell no, y'all. All right.
to happen next will leave you shocked.
I've been in Detroit approximately my whole life, and I ain't never experienced fear like that.
The owner of the vehicle, NT, did not want to share his full name for safety reasons, but says thinking about that fateful day still gives the 51-year-old chills.
I was thinking to myself, God, is this how I'm going to die?
Take a close look at this footage. You see 2 armed suspects approaching the vehicle. One fires a long gun on the ground, making his way to the passenger side, while the other approaches NT on the driver's side.
It was like so fast.
Both suspects had NT in their crosshairs.
I looked and I just turned my head and I took off.
And so did the suspects with the vehicle after the passengers ran for their lives as well. This was the first time NT saw the security footage.
Looking at this now, how do you feel?
I'm actually grateful I'm still here.
In this black car, 18-year-old Ziad Ayash had just left the gas station 30 seconds before.
I was just thinking, like, what if we ain't leave? Like, what would have happened?
Ziad also works as a gas station attendant across the street and says he can't stop watching the security footage. I also noticed his open carry firearm.
Why is there a need for you to carry now?
It's dangerous out here.
Oh, do all of you guys carry?
Yeah, we all carry. He got one.
Really?
Yeah, boss got one. Night shift got one.
Are you doing anything different now ever since the incident?
Pretty much at nighttime, I try to stay in unless I have to come out, because you never know when your life is over it.
Now, the police have also recovered the SUV and the suspects have been referred to the prosecutor's office. From the west side, I'm Faraz Javed, 7 News Detroit.
Now, y'all, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the incident. So it's not only his car that got jacked, but they have been doing it pretty much all that day, just randomly carjacking folks. We're going to talk about his situation because his situation was the one that they brought on camera. His situation is what they talked about. We're going on chopping it with Chin. Let me ask y'all this. He had his family in the car. Did he do the right thing? Yes or no? And everybody in here is two-way, pretty much carries. Did he do the right thing by jumping out the car and just letting them have it? Give me a yes or no. I'm going to run the story again. Did he do right and did his family do right by just jumping out the car and letting them have the vehicle? Let me play the story again for those that just jumped in here. This is in my city, the Dirty Glove, D-Town, the D, with a carjacking. This is local to me. Oh, what's up, Jason? I ain't saying nothing to Jason. What's up, Jason? What's going on, my brother? Let's play this again. Did he do the right thing by jumping out the car and just taking off and just letting them have the vehicle? I want to see what people think and how people think. especially my brothers here in the gun community. How do y'all think? I'm trying to figure out how y'all think. Did he do the right thing by just jumping out the car and letting it go? Open the page up and make it bigger. Hold on. I don't know how to make it. Hold on. Let me see. Can I take myself out? I don't want to remove it. Oh, there we go. That's the biggest I can make it. What's going on, King? Okay, y'all. We're going to hit this again, y'all. Y'all let me know did dude do the right thing by jumping out and letting him just have the vehicle. Hold on. Let me play this again.
Turning to a terrifying carjacking caught on camera, we're learning Detroit police have made 4 arrests in connection with multiple carjackings, including the one on your screen right now.
7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javed speaking to one of the victims who wants to warn others of the horrors he experienced behind the wheel.
So 3 men and a woman are in custody after Detroit police say they were involved in a few carjackings around Detroit. One of the most recent incidents happened right here at this Marathon gas station on Davison and Ewald Circle. Saturday, October 26th, 10:24 p.m. This silver Infiniti is getting ready to be on its way, but what's about to happen next will leave you shocked.
I've been in Detroit approximately my whole life, and I ain't never experienced fear like that.
The owner of the vehicle, NT, did not want to share his full name for safety reasons, but says thinking about that fateful day still gives the 51-year-old chills.
I was thinking to myself, God, is this how I'm going to die?
Take a close look at this footage. You see 2 armed suspects approaching the vehicle. One fires a long gun on the ground, making his way to the passenger side, while the other approaches NT on the driver's side.
It was like so fast.
Both suspects had NT in their crosshairs.
I looked and I just turned my head and I took off.
And so did the suspects with the vehicle after the passengers ran for their lives as well. This was the first time NT saw the security footage.
Looking at this now, how do you feel?
I'm actually grateful I'm still here.
In this black car, 18-year-old Ziad Ayash had just left the gas station 30 seconds before.
I was just thinking, like, what if we ain't leave? Like, what would have happened?
Ziad also works as a gas station attendant across the street and says he can't stop watching the security footage. I also noticed his open carry firearm.
Why is there a need for you to carry now?
It's dangerous out here.
Oh, do all of you guys carry?
Yeah, we all carry. He got one.
Really?
Yeah, boss got one. Night shift got one.
Are you doing anything different now ever since the incident?
Pretty much at nighttime, I try to stay in unless I have to come out because you never know when your life is over it.
Now, the police have also recovered the SUV and the suspects have been referred to the prosecutor's office. From the west side, I'm Faraz Javed, 7 News Detroit.
We think some of the details that make Thursday Boots most special are the ones that you can't see. Hey everyone, I'm Connor, one of the co-founders at Thursday Boot Company, and this is our Black Matte Captain Boot, featuring a rich oil-tanned water.
Okay, y'all see that, right? And Russell just threw a god dang on pick. Dang, man. My bad, y'all. All right, y'all. Did he do right by just leaving? I just noticed, just watching it again. I've been watching it, but I just noticed the car on the side that was the car that was getting carjacked, but the car on the side. As soon as he saw them approach the car, he took off. I just realized that by watching the video with y'all again. I probably watched about 2 or 3 times. But I'm just now realizing that the car on the side of them got the hell on. I believe he did the right thing, in my opinion. He had his family in the car. So you never want to put your family in extra danger than what y'all already in. One of the suspects actually fired it looked like maybe about a 5-inch, maybe 7.5-inch AR-15 into the ground. Yeah, I'm watching the game, Silverback. You think I'm gonna man? Come on, dude. You see, man, y'all stop playing with me, dog. Silverback tripping. You see the Steelers flag behind me. You know I'm watching the Steelers game, bruh. I'm just doing 2 things at one time. I started not to come on, but I ain't been on in 2 weeks, so forget it. Hey, y'all put in the chat. Did you think old dude was right or wrong? But I think he was right because he had his family in the car. And at that point, they already had the drop on them. They had already fired the firearm. Now, would the situation be different if he didn't have his family in the car? I would say yes. But then again, I would say no as well. Because as long as you got insurance, hey, it is what it is. Take the property. Hey, the insurance company just either gonna have to damage it out or they're gonna have to do the repairs. Cause I mean, obviously you see, I just got carjacked and that wasn't under my control. That was out of my control. So I agree, Jason. I agree with that as well. I agree that he did the right thing due to the circumstances, especially when you see, I think it was a little girl that ran out of I think it was two little, I'm not sure if them two little girls, I know it was one little girl that ran out. I'm not sure about the other one, but I'm quite sure that's his niece, daughter, somebody important to him. So, in that case, to me, I think he did do the right thing. If he wasn't strapped and his family was, even if he did have a fire, say he is that's hypothetically, let's just say he is a firearm CPL holder. Even with the CPL holder, I don't think he had a chance, especially with his family, especially with the guy firing the long gun into the ground. Even with a CPL, I'm still getting out that car because I don't want anybody in there to get hit. I definitely don't want a shootout with my family in the car. So even if I am strapped, even as a person that carries and I carry it faithfully, I'm not going to put my family in danger. A car is a car. Hey, if the insurance go up, then we got to deal with it. We got to figure it out. But I'm not about to lose y'all over no car. You know, I have two little ones. I have a son and a daughter. And I'm not about to put y'all life in jeopardy over just because of a vehicle. And if they find it, they find it. If they don't, they don't. If they find it and it's chopped up, well, guess what, insurance company? You're going to have to cash me out. And that's just what it is. So the surveillance, it shows that I didn't get in an accident. I actually got my car stolen. So I don't know, even being strapped, I said that my reaction was I would have popped him. But after talking to a person that actually is a concealed carrier as well, he was right. He did the right thing. You don't fire back because you got the risk of that AR. First of all, you had one in front with the AR, then you had one coming from the side with a handgun approaching him. So you was outgunned anyway. Regardless, you was outgunned anyway. So at that point, like he said, once he looked to his side and seen the dude there, and then you had the one with the rifle coming across the front of the vehicle, you just try to get up out of there. You just try your best to get up out of there. Now, could he have took off and kind of fired, but blindly shooting? You don't want to do that neither. So you never want to shoot because you could hit somebody, and somebody you're not meaning to hit could get struck. So with all factors and just looking at it frame by frame, even as a gun owner, he did absolutely the right thing. And I applaud him for doing the right thing, for not putting his family in any more danger than what they was already in. And so, man, we have to, I just thought it was, and by being in my home, well, now my hometown, this is not my birthplace. But I've been living here longer than I have in where I was born at. So this is kind of officially is home for me. And so, you know, they have been connected with multiple carjackings, not just his car, but they have been connected. 4 of them have been arrested, but they have been connected to multiple carjackings. I'll say this to say this, y'all. Here in Michigan, gas stations are one of the worst places you can be at night in the city, because they're undermanned when it comes to policing here in the inner city in Detroit. Policing is horrible. Sheriff officers, they short, and so here in the inner city, you would think 7 years ago when I applied for the police department, I have no felonies, I have no domestic violence charges, I have no drug charges, I have none of that. You would think, and I'm a CPL holder, I would have been 7 years in the Detroit police force, but unfortunately, the dominoes didn't fall the way I wanted them to fall, and I'm okay with it. You know, it is what it is. But at the same time, it takes them forever here in the inner city of Detroit for you to get a response from Detroit policemen. And so, King, I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, man. I'll type it in the chat. I'm originally from down south. I'm originally from Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where I was born. That's my birthplace. Still a Razorback at heart. Shout out to Michigan and Michigan State, but I am always and forever be a Arkansas Razorback. No disrespect to them Wolverines and them Spartans, but I'll always rep Little Rock, Arkansas. Oh, we just got a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about, Pickens. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, y'all. Nice pick, y'all, for Pickens. Yeah, from the trenches, brother. And so carjackings and home invasions here in Michigan, in the inner city, is very, very, it's high, and because of, like I just said, shortage of policemen, and the response time for you to get a policeman to respond is poor piss. And just working in the garages and hearing some of the stories from the police officers, and I just give you a vague story. I'm not gonna give you everything, but I'm gonna give you a vague story. One of the police officers came in the shop, was getting his car. I think he was either getting his tire changed or he was getting wiper blades put on his patrol car. And so he was telling us a story about how this man was harassing this lady, stalking her, shooting up her house. I mean, doing all type of dumb stuff. So the police officer did his own investigation, ended up finding where the young man was at, arrested him. He said less than 48 hours, they put him back on the street. He went back over there and shot the girl house up. Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Put him back out on the street in less than 48 hours. That's another problem. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely another problem. That's definitely another problem here in Michigan and in Detroit, where the justice system is not doing their job. If you're harassing this lady, you have been identified as a person shooting up someone's house. The police officer does his own investigation, end up finding out where this man lives, gets him, puts him in jail. In less than 48 hours, he's back on the street harassing this lady once again. And so what's going on 2A in LA? That's my brother, y'all. Everybody petition for me to have his gun collection. We're going to trade gun collections. Everybody tell 2A in LA that he needs to switch gun collections with Skilly. Y'all put that in my brother's ear, man. Put that in his ear. Let him be known. Hey, you need to trade gun collections with Skilly. Y'all put that up for me. Tell 2A in LA to trade. We need to trade collections. I want everybody to put that in a trade collections with Skilly 2A in LA. But no, I'm just messing with 2A in LA, man. He has one of the dopest gun collections. And I always said that, ooh, nice hit of Pittsburgh. I have always admired his collection, man. He has one of the dopest collections on YouTube to me. Now, everybody might not feel that way, but I would love to have his collection over mine. But I've been blessed, so I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm not blessed. I've been totally been blessed. Oh, look like he done pulled some. My running back done pulled some. I want to do a petition that 2A in LA trade gun collections with Skilly. Y'all, how that sound, y'all? How that sound to y'all? But like I said, home invasions and carjackings in the inner city of Detroit is a major problem. And understaffing of police officers. Just the other day, they did a Detroit police did a job fair. I had to work that Saturday, but they just did a job fair where you just bring a resume in. They're hiring or they're taking interviews on the spot. And so that's how desperate the Detroit Police Department needs police officers right now. I'm probably more than likely, with my situation with the sheriff department, I've been given some good news / bad news, but it's more good news. While I'm waiting on them, I am about to start applying for Oakland County Sheriff Department, Macomb County Sheriff Department, and I'm also at the end of December, I'm going to reapply for the Detroit Police Department. But they're understaffed for sure. You can No, 2A in LA. Let it put in the chat if you're still in the chat. 2A in LA. Wasn't I the first one to say I wanted your gun collection publicly? Give me a yes or no. 2A in LA. Ever since I hopped on your page, I have been the first one to say I believe that I wanted your gun collection, or for we supposed to be trading gun collections. Man, come on, TV. My TV want to act stupid. See? I told you I was the first one to say I wanted his collection. I ain't care about none of the big time collectors, but when I saw his collection, I publicly said I want 2A in LA's collection. I mean, you had some big wigs on YouTube at that time. I ain't want their collection. I wanted 2A in LA's collection. You hear me? But shout out to him, man. He's doing great things on YouTube. Definitely go check 2A in LA out. My brother from another mother, man. Great guy. Positive guy. Does nothing but great things in the gun community. Dope channel. So y'all go check out 2A in LA. I'm giving my Jay Skilly stamp of approval. Go show that brother some love. And there ain't too many people that I'm gonna give that authorization to. But it is a great gun channel. He not only does he have great guns, but he gives out great information. So I support people that give out great positive information. Shout out to the Ewings. Go show them some love. Jay Skilly stamp of approval. Even though Miss S. Ewing, she doesn't put anything out on the channel, but still, go show her some love. It don't cost to show somebody some love. I got a couple people that I subscribe to that don't put out nothing. But so what? If you call me your brother, you call me your sister, you gonna support me regardless. And so before y'all made her I forget what you call y'all that does the stuff behind the scenes. But before she blessed me, she's blessed me in helping me do my lives behind the scenes. I had already subscribed to her. And so it don't cost you nothing to go Bulletproof. What's going on, brother? Go check out Bulletproof. I don't think he's dropping nothing on his page, but still, I don't know. I don't know. I think family is everything. So it don't cost me nothing to go say, you know what, hit that subscribe button for the people that I say I love and the people that I call family. So if you call me your family, I mean, what's it to you to go hit the subscribe button for free? You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing. It just costs you what, 5 seconds of your time? Man, let's go support one another. Bulletproof, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you. Definitely go shout out to the Ewings. Go show them some love. Silverback Tactical and Defense. Go show my brother some love. Stamp of approval from me. Jovi Q, what's going on? Go shout out to Trinity Arms. Go check them brothers out. That's him, Armel, and Ray Official. Go check them brothers out. Stamp of approval from Jay Skilly. Man, these people that I rock with for real, man. Go show them some love. It don't cost you nothing to go show them some love. But since Jovi here, we're gonna redo this thing. Jovi, what do you think in 2A in LA? I just seen a lot of them in Bulletproof. I just seen y'all come in. I'm gonna replay this again. Y'all let me know if old dude did the right thing. And we all in here pretty much are CPL holders. Let me know if he did the right thing and what you would have done in the situation. Would you have did the same thing, or would you have maybe did something a little bit different? 2A in LA, Jovi, Bulletproof. Y'all let me know what y'all would do in this situation. All right, we're going to play it. I'm going to skip that. We're going to cancel that. We're going to replay this. All right, y'all.
Turning to a terrifying carjacking caught on camera, we're learning Detroit police have made 4 arrests in connection with multiple carjackings, including the one on your screen right now.
7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javed speaking to one of the victims who wants to warn others of the horrors he experienced behind the wheel.
So 3 men and a woman are in custody after Detroit police say they were involved in a few carjackings around Detroit. One of the most recent incidents happened right here at this Marathon gas station on Davison and Ewald Circle.
Saturday, October 26th, 10:24 p.m. This silver Infiniti is getting ready to be on its way, but what's about to happen next will leave you shocked.
I've been in Detroit approximately my whole life, and I ain't never experienced fear like that.
The owner of the vehicle, NT, did not want to share his full name for safety reasons, but says thinking about that fateful day still gives the 51-year-old chills.
I was thinking to myself, God, is this how I'm going to die?
Take a close look at this footage. You see 2 armed suspects approaching the vehicle. One fires a long gun on the ground, making his way to the passenger side, while the other approaches NT on the driver's side.
It was like so fast.
Both suspects had NT in their crosshairs.
I looked and I just turned my head. I took off.
And so did the suspects with the vehicle after the passengers ran for their lives as well. This was the first time NT saw the security footage.
Looking at this now, how do you feel?
I'm actually grateful I'm still here.
In this black car, 18-year-old Ziad Ayash had just left the gas station 30 seconds before.
I was just thinking, like, what if we ain't leave? Like, what would have happened?
Ziad also works as a gas station attendant across the street and says he can't stop watching the security footage. I also noticed his open carry firearm.
Why is there a need for you to carry now?
It's dangerous out here.
Oh, do all of you guys carry?
Yeah, we all carry. He got one.
Really?
Yeah, boss got one. Night shift got one.
Are you doing anything different now ever since the incident?
Pretty much at nighttime, I try to stay in unless I have to come out, because you never know when your life is over it.
Now, the police have also recovered the SUV, and the suspects have been referred to the prosecutor's office. From the west side, I'm Faraz Javed, 7 News Detroit.
So y'all, after looking at that, Okay. Jovan said he made the right decision. I agree with that. I wanted to get with that too. I'm glad you said something about that, Jovan, because I really want. Let me invite anybody in if you want to come in. I'm so sorry. Normally I do that early. My bad, y'all. Forgive me for that. If you want to come in, you want to talk about it, come on in. I'm gonna throw that link out there. I'm glad, Jovan. I'm glad you said that. In that area over there where they at, it is a bad area. That's one bad. Hold on. Over in that area, it's one of the poverty-stricken areas here in Detroit. And so, as much as he is a guy, now mind you, he works across the street where the robbery took place at. So he's saying anybody that works in that gas station across the street where the robbery where the carjacking had occurred are firearm carriers. So they have a CPO, they're able to, well, I don't know, let me put it like this. I don't know if they had a CPO, but here in Michigan, you can open carry. You can absolutely open carry here in Michigan. But I'm not a fan of open carrying. I just don't like it. I just don't. They will try you here. They even had maybe about a year or two ago where a cop was in the in the gas station, y'all. And these three individuals tried to take this. This is an officer. I mean, he has on Detroit policeman gear. I mean, literally has on his uniform. And they tried to take his gun off of him. He's about to go to work. He's fully geared in his Detroit police uniform. And they literally was wrestling for this man's gun. So that's the reason why I don't, here in Michigan, these young boys will try. That's one thing I would say. These young boys here in Michigan, here, especially in Detroit, if they see it and they got they brave enough to go out to your farm. So as far as the open carry, I don't like it here in Detroit, especially when I go in Detroit, because my in-laws live in Detroit. And a couple of my in-laws live in Detroit or whatever. But I don't like the open. I'm glad you said something about that, Jovan. I don't like the open carrying aspect of that young man and him working across the street. Because you because you work there, you have made yourself a target in that area. That's a bad area to be in. But here in Michigan, it gets dark at 5. So when you're trying to go home, let's just put it like this. People are still doing their day-to-day thing at 5 o'clock. It literally gets dark here around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon since the winter hit. And so you are still out there you're in the dark. I'm just telling you, it gets dark here early now. And so you're going to be in the dark before 6 o'clock. A lot of people are just out getting off work, maybe having to go grocery shopping afterwards, maybe having to go, now it's Christmas coming. I mean, it's the 1st of December. So you have a lot of people going out here shopping. So a lot of people may not be able to get nothing done till after work. So it depends on the person. Do you want to get it delivered to your home? Depends on wherever you're in Detroit. You really don't want to deliver to your home because you have a lot of people that's taking packages off porches. And so I've been blessed to go out of town and come back and my packages are still on my porch. I live in a very good area. A lot of old people over here. A lot of widows over here. Not too many young people. I think I might be the young. From what I've seen, I want to say me and my wife might be the youngest ones over here. And so the rest of them are pretty much older men and women that's been established over here for maybe some years. And so let me see. That's it. That's what your insurance for. You know what I'm saying? Then you have you actually have footage to where you actually got carjacked. So if it comes to, well, now I didn't get in an accident. I actually got my car stolen. Man, hold on, y'all. I done messed around. Thing on TV went out on me. It's pissing me off. But I said that earlier. That's what the insurance is for. Now let me ask Jovan 2A in LA and Bulletproof. If he was by himself in that same situation, he had reacted the same way. And the only reason I'm gonna say yes is because, first of all, if you have insurance, because in the city of Detroit, insurance is very, very high. I'll just tell you this. Me and my wife live, and we live in a very good area. And she's driving a 2021, and we're paying $260, right around $260, right around between $230 and between $250 and $300 for one car. And I'm in a good area here in Michigan. I can't imagine they paying almost $300 to $400, maybe $500 in insurance in the inner city of Detroit. So insurance is not cheap in the inner city of Detroit. You talking about $300-$400 for, say you driving a 2021 and up. Shit, you talking about doubling what I pay in car insurance where I'm at, and I'm not in the inner city of Detroit. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Skilly? Thanks for having me on there. Hey, happy Sunday to everyone. Hopefully everyone had a good and prosperous Thanksgiving. You know, I would just say that even if he was by himself, you never really want to get into a gunfight, right? Because there's no guarantee you're going to win. And even if you do win, it's no guarantee you're not going to get sued and just lose everything if you don't have the proper insurance.
Yeah.
So, and don't take this as gospel. I would just say, as long as there's no imminent threat and everyone decides what imminent threat is, that's their own barometer. That's their own metric yardstick. As long as there's no imminent threat to yourself, your loved ones, or anyone else, you know, if you can walk away from it, man, you got it once, you can get it again. Get insurance. You know, you got insurance. It's cool and it's sexy to talk about, hey, I was in a gunfight and all this and all that. On the civilian side, you got to think about civil liability.
Yeah.
Right? Because those people are out there robbing you and their family's still going to come after you and try and sue you for everything. Because first thing they're going to say, oh, my baby, he was a good kid. You know, you shouldn't have shot him. Well, they shouldn't have been robbing people. But, you know, now they're trying to take everything you worked hard for. Someone got to drop on you, just give it up. Give it up. You know, damn sure don't shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
But again, that goes back to training, goes back to, in my opinion, situational awareness. Know where you're at, know what's out of place. Consider everything a threat. It doesn't matter whether you live in a good neighborhood or a bad neighborhood, right? Because guess where all the good stuff's at? In good neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Right? Where I live at, shit, everyone's broke as I am. They ain't got
nothing. Shayna, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just changed the batteries on this goddamn smoke detector, and it's going off again less than a month, man. I'm about to take the batteries out this damn thing. I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
Don't do it, man. Your house gonna burn down.
Keep going off. I just changed the batteries less than a month ago. This thing back beeping, man. Forget that thing. I did my job less than a month ago. Forget that thing. It's gonna keep on beeping because it's getting on my nerve.
Yeah. So, actually, that might be me, man.
No, mine's going off again. My wife noticed it. She's like, "Why is it going back off?" I said, "Yeah, I just changed it."
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, those are some real hard decisions you have to make, and you know, everyone might second guess your decision, but if you're here to have a conversation about it, you kind of made the right decision, right? Preservation of life, right?
There you go. Bulletproof said, I don't give a damn about a car. I got too much life to live. Absolutely, I agree.
Now, I would say there's one alibi to that. If you just went and got that slamming ass fire ass chicken with macaroni and cheese with raisins in it, we gonna have to have a gunfight. Damn, I love some macaroni and cheese and raisins.
What's up, OG Tank?
But nah, hey man, I'm not gonna hold up too much of your time. I'm trying to get out here and go do some deer spotting and shit. And
okay, well, good luck out there.
Yeah, gotta put meat in the freezer.
I agree. Absolutely.
All right. Hey, everyone, be safe, man. I'm gonna fall back and check you out. All right.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate you
All right,
for coming
no
on.
worries.
All right. But I'm not an advocate. I'm not in the open carry, and we are allowed here in Michigan to open carry. I'm just not a big fan of it. And so, as far as the other guys at the gas station across the street from the gas station where the carjacking took place, it's okay to carry, but I don't agree with the guy as a gas station attendant. First of all, you're behind bulletproof glass, so you really pretty much are kind of okay compared to people that don't have the bulletproof glass. But at the same time, you don't want to put yourself in risk, because now somebody might come and rob that gas station, or you might be, say you be out there maybe cleaning up the area, and say you forget to lock the door. Now you are sitting duck because now you are shown that you and everybody in that gas station carries a firearm for protection. And so in that case, I would rather for the dude just to have that covered up. Now, I don't know if he does have a CPL or not, but if he does, I would rather for him to tuck that gun or pull that shirt over that firearm to be more Jova. Oh, that was his smoke about mine. Okay. And so in that case, I would rather for him to be able to catch somebody by surprise. And so, they didn't score another touchdown, Cincinnati. We at the 12. We at the what? 2nd and 8. Where are we on? We on the. Oh shit, we down. Oh no, we on the 28 of their side of the field. Good. Oh yeah, there we go. Woo! Strike, baby. 14-14. 14-14. My boys just scored. I'm sorry, y'all. Them Steelers in the background. We just hit that bomb. 14-14. Or what? 13-14. That's what I'm talking about. Fire that in there, Russell. All right, y'all. I'm my bad, y'all. I got excited over this game. We was just trailing. We 13-14. All right, cool. So in that case, as far as that gas station attendant, I understand where he's at, and like I said, I understand your environment and where you're at. I understand he works in a bad area, but at the same time, tuck that. Not trying to be funny, but tuck that. Don't let them know that if they're going to gas, or say you leaving your shift to go get in your car, and perhaps they want to carjack you. Well, now they got to drop on you, knowing that you work over here, and you are carrying a firearm. So it's just, the guy did the right thing, letting his family out first. Once they got out, and he found out that they both had, because if you didn't notice in the idiot could have actually shot himself in the leg with a, he's shooting with a rifle. He could have shot it at the wrong angle and shot himself in a thigh or something, that idiot. But he actually fires a rifle to the ground, and you can actually see it come out the barrel and spark. And so he had already out, and you never try to figure out somebody's intention, but maybe that was just a scare tactic. But I'm the type of person, hey, if I can get up out of there without my kids, my wife, or anybody that's in the car with me getting hurt, and I just pray to God that they don't shoot me in my back as I give it up. I just pray to God that they don't shoot me in the back. And so you got to take that risk of fleeing. Try to flee. And my thing is, only thing I would have did with him is, I'm not running straight. I would have got at the back of my car. I would have cut, and I would have took off at an angle. That's the only thing I think he made a mistake on. You never run straight to where they can shoot you. If you're going to shoot me, I'm zigging and I'm zagging. trust me, he probably didn't have a stock. He probably didn't have a stock or brace on that rifle. He probably just had the stick. I mean the buffer tube. And so he probably couldn't control it no way. He looked like he a young dumb kid, anyways. But I'm zigzagging. That's the only thing I think he made a mistake on. But luckily they did not shoot him. Thank God they did not shoot him. But as far as I've been told, if you're running away from somebody with a gun, I am zigzagging. You gonna have to hit a moving target. You ain't gonna hit a straight away. Somebody running straight away from you. You gonna have to hit a target that's on the move. And a lot of these young dummies can't do that. Well, I just don't hear in the inner city unless you have, and I'll say this. Only time I would open carry, and I'm gonna give you an example. Only time I would open carry here in the inner city of Detroit. I'm gonna give y'all an example of a holster. I'm gonna give you an example of two different holsters that I have, and this to be the only time you'll see me open carrying. It's not gonna be with a basic holster. That's for sure. Because, like I said, they tried it with a police officer. If you're willing to snatch a gun off a police officer, that's how gone these young boys are. Like literally, you about to see the parents try to snatch a firearm off a officer in plain uniform. These young boys ain't got no respect. They'll try with anybody. So the only time I would ever, and I spent $200 to $300 on these holsters, so these holsters ain't cheap, is with my Safari holster. Because it is, you have to hit a button in order to get this firearm. First of all, you got to hit that. Once you hit that, then as you're bringing the gun out, you have to hit it again. So this is what we consider, I want to say, a 3-level holster. Dog, why is the TV doing this? Come on, dude. See, acting freaking dumb. I got 7 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up for sure. I'm gonna go upstairs and watch my game because my TV down here in my office is really pissing me off on a Sunday, and I had a good service at church this morning. But here go another one. This is for my Glock 19. This is the only time you would see me carrying open carry. In one of my regular holsters, you would not catch me. Let me see. I ain't got one on me. Let me go catch. Hold on, y'all. Let's go. Now, my everyday carry holsters for my Hellcat. This is, you have no security on this Kydex. And so you will never see me open carrying with something that's not secure. It's not, you can easily just, if I got 2 or 3 things in my hand, you can easily snatch this. Now, not saying that you couldn't get to this, but you have to do 2 to 3 more steps. You just can't draw from this holster. First of all, you have a bridge that you have to engage in. Once you engage that bridge, you still just can't pull this firearm out because it's, yeah, I believe, is it this one or this one? This one is the same thing. It's light bearing. This has a light on it. So I forgot how to do that. Okay. So in this case, you have to push down, push it forward, and then you have, so this is a level 2. This is a level 2 for my gun, and this is a level 3. So this is the only time I'll actually open carry with these particular, and they have the safari hooks on it, the forks on it. So that's the only time I open carry. If it's just my regular old Kydex holster for my Hellcat or my Hellcat Pro, I am concealing all day long. And well, that's true too, but a lot of times, that's why I love the micro carry, because with the micro carry, and I don't have it down here with me. I wish I did. I have 3 ways of carrying my Hellcat. This way, and I'll give you an example. My son had to play in a parade on Thanksgiving. Was it? What day did he have to play in the parade? I'm trying to think, when did he play in the parade? I'm going to tell y'all how distinct this was. I had this on at the parade while we was out there in the cold. I had my vest on. I took all this off because it was pretty underneath my jacket. So I had to take that off. But nobody noticed that I had this even on me. That I was literally wearing this walking downtown Detroit. And I had my Hellcat Pro. Underneath my jacket was long enough to cover my Hellcat Pro. And so I wore that down, and nobody know I even had didn't even know that I had my vest on me. It's been 20s, upper 20s these last couple of days, lower 20s. So it's been cold here. Actually, it snowed, and it actually turned into black ice. And I end up bumping the curb and end up getting to work, and my tire end up having a flat. So I got to deal with that when I get to work. But anyways, I'm grateful to be able to get to work. But when it's cold, when it's 30 and under, I go with this, which is my Carhartt coveralls. And then I usually be so hot that I just get me a windproof jacket, and then I throw a vest on top of it, bubble vest. And with all that being said, it's not easy to get to the firearm with all that cold gear on. And so most of the time, well, 100% of the time, since I found this bag, I rock the 945 bag with it, because you gotta unzip in 2 zippers, then you gotta unbutton and try to get to your firearm. So a lot of times I usually have my bag on me. A lot of people don't even know what's even in that bag. I tell the people it's my male fanny pack, just to be on the funny side. But when it's cold like that, I can't get to it in time. So I'm so glad for the bag, to where I just drape it. I put everything on, just drape it across my chest, and it's there for the good going. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't care for the open carrying. In Michigan, it is an option. And so if you're in Michigan and you like that option, I would just say get you at least a level 2 or a level 3 holster. You don't have to do that. That's all up to you. But I'm just saying, if I was you, because of these young boys, I'm seeing here in Detroit where, and she should have known better. She was a police officer. She looked good, right? But she had on leggings in the back of her back, she had her gun right there showing. I mean, handful of stuff in the line. What the dude did was he pushed her, jumped on top of her, disarmed her, and walked right out the door. In some cases, OG Tank, it's been too many incidents where people are getting their guns snatched here in Michigan, and we're here in the inner city of Detroit. It's just too many people getting their guns snatched. If you don't have a level 2 or level 3 holster, my suggestion is don't open carry. If you live in the inner city of Detroit, or you go into the city of Detroit, have you at least a level 2 or a level 3 holster. If you're going to carry in the middle of your back, I suggest you don't open carry with a firearm in the middle of your back to where it can get snatched. I don't agree with that. Now, if you want to open carry it, on the side is where to go to me. Or if you want to open carry, appendix is the way to go with me. If you have your CPL. Now, if you don't have your CPL here in Michigan, just make sure that gun is not covered in any way possible, because now it's considered concealed here in Michigan. I don't know how it is in other states, but I'm just letting you know, if you live in Michigan, gun laws are that gun cannot be covered. No way, no how. Handle can't be halfway covered, can't be 25% covered. That shirt has to be over that gun to where that gun can be visibly seen. Other than a holster, the rest of that gun needs to be seen. So I don't know. Level 2, level 3 to me, if I'm an open carry, which I don't open carry, I'm just not a fan of it. But I mean, if I decide to carry my Glock 19 and I'm able to, for example, hold on, y'all. What's up, Gina versus Gina? I just seen her hop in the building. If I'm gonna do it, then I have a leg holster for that with the strap. Then I'm wearing this. So I have a system for that if I want to do that. But I don't know, these young boys, they got hearts of steel right now. And I ain't as young as I used to be, so I need every advantage that I can get. And I believe in concealed carry at this point in my life. So shout out to OG Tank. If that's what you do that. Just make sure you're watching you are very alert and open carrying. That's the only thing I can tell you. I mean, everybody come through the door, you looking. I mean, continue to look, be visible. I just seen too many horror stories where people are within the last 5 years here in Detroit. I mean, it seemed like they're getting snatched almost every day. And it calmed down this year. I ain't really been seeing no guns getting snatched off people. But a couple years ago, I mean, gun snatching was bad. I mean, it was horrible. And so I'm not a fan of it here in the inner city. Now, if I'm out and about, I'm in the inner city. I mean, outside the city into in some suburbs, then okay, I can see that. But then again, I'm still not. I'm just not comfortable. I'm just not comfortable because because sometimes we are off. Let's be honest. What's up, Who Ride? Let's be honest. We're not always paying attention to our surroundings. Unless you are 100% always, no matter what's going on around you, unless you are 100% alert, then I could say open carry. But I'm not so attentive like that. I try to be. I lose my focus sometimes, and so I just don't want to put myself in a predicament to where my gun is getting turned on me. And so I'm just not a fan of it. Shout out to whoever he is, but I'm just not. I'm gonna show this clip one more time, y'all. I just seen G's coming here, Gina versus Gina. I want a woman's perspective on this. I already got Lady S. Ewing perspective on it. So I'm gonna give you who Ryan. You let me know, did old dude do the right thing in this situation? Everybody in here believes that he did do the right thing, and I believe he did as well. But I'm gonna pop this video up one more time, and then we're gonna get up out of here. So we're gonna replay this.
Turning to a terrifying carjacking caught on camera, we're learning Detroit police have made 4 arrests in connection with multiple carjackings, including the one on your screen right now.
7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javed speaking to one of the victims who wants to warn others of the horrors he experienced behind the wheel.
So 3 men and a woman are in custody after Detroit police say they were involved in a few carjackings around Detroit. One of the most recent incidents happened right here at this Marathon gas station on Davison and Ewald Circle.
Saturday, October 26th, 10:24 p.m. This silver Infinity is getting ready to be on its way, but what's about to happen next will leave you shocked.
I've been in Detroit approximately my whole life, and I ain't never experienced fear like that.
The owner of the vehicle, NT, did not want to share his full name for safety reasons, but says thinking about that fateful day still gives the 51-year-old chills.
I was thinking to myself, God, is this how I'm gonna die?
Take a close look at this footage. You see 2 armed suspects approaching the vehicle. One fires a long gun on the ground, making his way to the passenger side, while the other approaches NT on the driver's side.
It was like so fast.
Both suspects had NT in their crosshairs.
I looked and I just turned my head and I took off.
And so did the suspects with the vehicle after the passengers ran for their lives as well. This was the first time NT saw the security footage.
Looking at this now, how do you feel?
I'm actually grateful I'm still here.
In this black car, 18-year-old Ziad Ayash had just left the gas station 30 seconds before.
I was just thinking, like, what if we ain't leave? Like, what would have happened?
Ziad also works as a gas station attendant across the street and says he can't stop watching the security footage. I also noticed his open carry firearm.
Why is there a need for you to carry now?
It's dangerous out here.
Oh, do all of you guys carry?
Yeah, we all carry. He got one.
Really?
Yeah, boss got one. Night shift got one.
Are you doing anything different now ever since the incident?
Pretty much at nighttime, I try to stay in unless I have to come out, because you never know when your life is over it.
Now the police have also recovered the SUV and the suspects have been referred to the prosecutor's office. From the west side, I'm Faraz Javed, 7 News Detroit.
Now, y'all, what's interesting? So what y'all think? Unnecessary roughness, hell yeah. Did we get it? Oh yes. All right, cool. That was called against Cincinnati. Good. So y'all seen the clip, man. What y'all think? All right, we got a touchdown. Ooh, okay. 2021. We going back and forth with them. Defense needs to get us a stop, but okay, Jiggs say he did the right thing. I agree. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. I think he did the right thing as well. Now the guy says he tries to stay in. Let me ask y'all this. Everybody in the chat. What time does it get dark around where y'all at? What state are y'all in? What time does it get dark around y'all time? Because it's interesting that he says he tries to stay home when it hits dark. Now everybody know it's coming up on Christmas season. You know, here in Michigan, it gets dark around 6 o'clock. 5:30, 6 o'clock, it gets dark. So at this point now, you know, a lot of us get off late. You know, some people get off, I think, you know, some people get off around 5. It depends on plant life. You know, you getting out right around 7, maybe between 5 and 7 o'clock. And so here in Michigan, and you can't really avoid the dark because it gets dark early. So unless you are in a better neighborhood to where you can get your stuff delivered to. You ain't got to worry about no knucklehead coming and stealing packages off your porch. And so that's another way to shop. But if you're in a bad neighborhood, do you really want to take that risk in getting something delivered and possibly it getting taken off your porch? And so at this point, we really can't avoid it being dark outside because it gets dark so early. Dang, sunset is at 4:17. That's crazy. See, you can't avoid it. Some people get off around 3-4 o'clock. So in some cases, you can't. By it being getting dark so early, you can't avoid the darkness. Like I said, by the time I hit work, I'm heading to work by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So I'm just now hitting it before it gets dark. But by the time I get there, get comfortable, get settled into work, I look up around 6 o'clock. It's pitch black dark outside. That's true too. I do agree with that, Ryan. But once again, you have to figure that kind of stuff out. It gets dark early. So that means, as far as ladies, depends on what time you get off. Your gas need to be done. I tell my wife, if you need any gas done during the week, let me know that Sunday before I go to work so I can gas you up for the week. And so that's where you can kind of avoid some of them stops as far as ladies. Because like I said, 7:42 sunrise. So sunrise is around 8 o'clock for her, but the sunset is around 4:17. So where Jig's at, it's 5 o'clock. So you see more darkness than you do light, to me, with it getting so late. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So you get more darkness than you do sunlight now. And so, well, I'm just saying, Chin, because I work, by the time she get off work, I'm at work. And so just to get her started for the week, to avoid her making stops early, get it Sunday or that Saturday while I'm off or before I go to work on Sunday, to kind of keep you from having to make 2 stops at the gas station in 1 week. So I guess that's where I'm trying to go with it, Chin. So you're looking at more darkness than you are light right now. Yeah, I like it. I would like them to stop it too, but hey, it's the world we live in. So that's I think he did the right thing as far as I'm concerned. He had family in there. Even if he was by himself and you see that they had to drop on him, I wouldn't have fired neither. I think I would have just got up out of there as well. So to me, he did the right thing when it came to him and his family, to avoid any type of gunfight, to avoid any stray bullets hitting innocent bystanders. So in that case, only firearm that was fired was the long rifle or the short rifle that the young man had before he approached the vehicle. He shot into the ground. That was the only gunshot that was shot that day. But that wasn't their only carjacking that day. This is back in October 26th, which is October 26th is my birthday, which I didn't realize it actually happened on my birthday, with them doing multiple carjackings. And so with that being said, I mean, and they said he was just about to pull off. He was just about to pull off before he got carjacked. And so I'm not an avid fan of you sitting there getting your business together, and especially in Detroit, trying to get your stuff together, sitting at a gas station. Get your gas and get up out of there. If you got to figure it out when you pull off, figure it out when you pull off. But I'm not an advocate of just sitting in a gas station in the inner city of Detroit trying to figure it out. Like I said before, you're not if they catch you slipping, they got you. So if you got anything, like you need to put your wallet away, you need to put your cell phone away. You start that car, you get on. You worry about that once you get out the situation that you're in, once you're on the road. And so I encourage anybody here in the inner city of Detroit, if you got to put a wallet away, if you got to do anything, putting anything away, get your butt out that gas station, and then you worry about that. Say when you got to hit Walmart, or when you got to hit Target, or when you get home, whatever the case may be. Don't sit at a gas station and give somebody an opportunity to victimize you. Get that stuff done when you get to where you gotta get. Say you going over after you hit this gas station, you going over a friend's house. You worry about that once you get to that friend's house. Or if you have passengers with you, you let them worry about that and instruct them what you need them to do while you drive and get the hell up out of there. And so that's just where I'm at with it. I'm just happy he didn't have to bury nobody, or his family didn't have to bury him in the process. And so for me, if you're in the inner city of Detroit, handle your business once you get out the gas station. He was definitely in a bad area in the city of Detroit. And they caught him slipping. I'm just happy, like I said, I'm just happy nobody got shot. I'm just glad nobody had to bury nobody. Hey, he can always get the vehicle back. Deal with insurance later. If you got to go retrieve that video for the insurance company, let them know that, hey, I was carjacked. It is what it is. Deal with them later on, but your life is more important. And to me, handling your business in a gas station, once you pump that gas, once you put that nozzle back on that pump, once you close that gas tank, or you have to screw your gas tank on, my wife, she just has to open and close her gas tank. You ain't got to screw nothing on. So once I pop that out, put that back, first thing I'm doing, I'm starting that car up and I'm gone. I'm not waiting around to do anything physical, because I don't want to drop. I don't want nobody getting the drop on me, because I'm looking down. When I look back up, I got a gun in my face. So for me, anywhere you're at, if you need to handle your business as far as putting a wallet in your back pocket, put that joint in your cup holder or in your ashtray and keep it going, and then you figure that out once you get on the road. That's the best advice I can give somebody here, especially here in Detroit, when it comes to the gas stations in certain areas. I mean, I'm a give you the underground truth. I've been getting off work at 1:30. I've been to gas stations, and they look very suspect. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But one thing I'm not doing is I'm not handling business there. Once I get my gas, once I jump in the front seat, I'm out. I ain't looking for nothing. I ain't trying to find nothing. I'm gone. If I dropped it, oh the hell well. It's just gonna get dropped that day. But yeah, with that being said, man. Oh yeah, there we go. That's about a 25, 30-yard run. My Steelers. Yeah, riding. I agree with you. I'm just like riding. I am the sacrificial mule when it comes to my family. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. Long as they out of there, I'm good. Whatever happens to me, happens to me. And like I said, I'm avoiding it because I'm taking off. I'm taking off. I'm not trying to get in a gunfight with him. Long like that young man did. I'm quite sure he told his family to get up out there and go. And he waited till they got to safety, and then he exited the vehicle. I'm okay with that. And I want my kids to know I'm okay with that. As long as they understand that their dad was trying to protect them. If it cost my life, I just want them to understand that one day. I'm not wishing that on my life, but I just, hopefully mom explained to them, hey, daddy had to do what he had to do in order to save us, and, everything's going to be okay. We're living in bad times right now. Not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but we are in bad times right now. And I hate the times we're in, but if I gotta sacrifice my life in order for my family to get to safety, then that's just what it is. But if I can avoid getting shot, and if it just takes me to run off, then your boy Skilly, he gone. He's just gonna run off and run. In the process, I'll call 911 when I feel that my family and I'm in safety. Just tell them to keep running. Just keep running. And I'll call the police and try to get. And then once I get off the phone with them, then I will try to get to you guys. So I don't know. I'm just glad he didn't get shot. None of his family members got shot. And I hope that the prosecutor office does their job. And they might be young. They might be. But like I told you earlier with a story where the young man shooting at a young lady's house and was back on the streets within 48 hours and went back over there and shot the girl house up again. This is coming from a Detroit police officer where I work at, where they come get their vehicle service. The Detroit police, the Detroit justice system is garbage. I'm all about paying for what you did, but at this point, for you to fire a rifle into the ground, you're not. The safe is not public. I mean, the public is not safe with you being out on the streets. I hope that the young man could turn his life around. The 3 young men and the one lady, one young lady that got caught with him. I just hope they could turn their lives around. But for you to fire into the ground with a rifle, it kind of scares me, because to me you're already gone. Could you be turned around? That's in due time we will find that out. But it's scary out here. I got, my son, he's 14 going on 15. I'm teaching him how to drive now. So, once he gets to drive and once he gets his own car, I'm always going to have that inkling in the back of my mind, like, oh, I hope he's safe. I hope that happens to him. And so just knuckleheads like this worry me for my son. And when he gets to driving, if he stops somewhere and he gives up his car and somebody still shoots him, it's just the fear that I have. I mean, it's just the concern that I have as a father. It's not a fear, but it's more of a concern when he gets out here and he's out here and he's able to drive. He's able to take himself to school. He's able to take himself to work. He's minding his business. And, somebody decides that they want to take his car. And so I fear that as a father more than anything. And so with that being said, just if you're in a gas station, if you're in my city, Detroit, man, once you pump your gas, get up out of there. Handle your business on the road, or handle your business where you either at a big enough shopping store, Target, Walmart, places like that, the mall. And then, if you want to slide your wallet in your back pocket, or you want to scroll through your purse, hey, do that. Or if you're going over a friend's or family house, take care of it when you get there. It's not that important to sit there and be a sitting duck, and you trying to figure out what's going on either in your back pocket or even in your pocketbook. And so be vigilant, be very, very alert where you're at, what area you're in. If you live in the city long enough, you know what areas are kind of like, okay, I need to handle my business, get up out of there. We're gonna go to the unideal places. It's just what it is. But be very careful. Hey, get in, get what you need to get, and get the hell up out of there. We're not gonna go to the ideal place every time. I just, people be like, well, don't go there, don't go there. Well, hey, sometimes you're gonna have to go there. But my suggestion to you is just get what you got to get and get the hell up out of there. We are not going to be able to go to Beverly Hills and do what we need to do. You're going to have to go to some rough places. You got some family members that live in rough places. So it is what it is. Just do what you need to do and then get up out of there. Don't horse around. Don't mess around. Hey, once you're done with your business, go and keep it going. So I'm out, y'all. I said an hour. I done went over an hour and 30 minutes. Well, over 30 minutes now, 26 minutes. But I'm about to watch the rest of this game, chill out, get ready for work. But y'all be safe. Enjoy your rest of your week. I wasn't going to come on, but I said, no, I need to come on. I ain't been on here in 2 weeks. So I think that was a good subject. And it is what it is. But y'all be safe. Take care of one another. It is your favorite gun owner checking out Jay Skilly. And peace.